The final saga of One Piece is officially here, and things are about to heat up even more. With years of setup finally coming to fruition, fans are on the edge of their seats as Eiichiro Oda gears up to deliver his best storytelling yet. Among the most anticipated events is the legendary Elbaf arc, a crucial chapter in Luffy's journey that promises incredible battles, new revelations, and intense character development. But most importantly, it's clear that Elbaf will push Luffy beyond his current limits, preparing him to face the ultimate challenges that lie ahead. Will this arc mark the beginning of Luffy's rise to surpass even the Yonko and Joy Boy himself? Let's dive into the details and explore how Elbaf could serve as Luffy's ultimate training ground. Luffy's status of Yonko and what it means for his strength. Luffy beat Kaido in Wano. Luffy became a Yonko after the Onigashima War. Luffy's power level has increased significantly since the Wano Country arc. Luffy is already one of the most powerful pirates in the world of One Piece, with only a few capable of challenging him in combat. Luffy's strength is simply magnificent, and the fact that he possesses an extraordinarily powerful devil fruit that allows him to bring his imagination to life means that there are no boundaries to how powerful he can truly become. Similarly, Luffy has gained access to the highly powerful Haki. His Haki is so powerful that no one, except the Yonko and others of like strength, can stop him. These two combine to create Luffy, an extremely powerful pirate. However, as seen in the Egghead Island arc, this is insufficient for Luffy to overthrow the world government and free those who are in need. Luffy still has a lot of room to improve in terms of strength and skill, which is why he needs to get stronger. In other words, Luffy is required to outperform even the Yonko of the One Piece world, and only after that would he be genuinely fit to shoulder the load of Joy Boy and the Ancient Kingdom, as well as liberate the world properly. This is not to say that Luffy is unworthy of carrying out D's will at this time. He is undeniably powerful. Luffy might even defeat some world government elites, such as the Elders. However, fans have previously seen that Luffy's power, particularly his Haki, must be increased if he is to do what Joy Boy cannot. Luffy's training in Elbaf will see him get even stronger as a pirate. Luffy will boost his Conqueror's Haki further. Elbaf will be the arc in which Luffy must prove himself to Shanks and other powerful individuals. It should be emphasized that this location is named the Warland. After all, any town having this moniker implies that only the strongest live and survive there. And in order for Luffy to continue on his journey, he must be powerful enough to earn the respect of those in Elbaf while also proving himself a worthy warrior. But, at the same time, they understand that Luffy is someone who learns from experience. He is strong, but not the strongest, and anything Luffy can learn from someone else in the story will help him attain an even greater degree of strength. This is why Elbaf will be Luffy's training arc. This does not mean that Luffy will be trained by anyone. This simply implies that Luffy will be intuitive enough in the bouts he fights in Elbaf to gain even more strength and advance to a new tier. As a result, Elbaf will have a large number of characters from which Luffy can learn. One particular character is Shanks. Shanks is the finest Haki player, excluding the late Roger and Joy Boy. Luffy's Haki is strong but not as powerful as Joy Boy's. Essentially, when Luffy fights Shanks, which is expected to happen during the arc, he will fully learn what it means to wield tremendous Haki and how to push it to new heights. He will become even more powerful by utilizing his newly acquired Haki, which will immediately benefit him. This is because, in the final chapter of the Egghead Island arc, fans could see that Haki is essentially the Elder's vulnerability, as is Imu. Luffy does have powerful Haki, but it is not powerful enough to defeat them right now. Luffy's Haki requires further development in order to compete with Joy Boy's. This is where Shanks comes in, and he will undoubtedly help him develop his Haki even more. Luffy's next level of power in One Piece, Luffy will become a master of Haki and Devil Fruit. Essentially, once Luffy takes his Haki to the next level, he will be the series' undisputed strongest. Fans are already aware that few can match Luffy's Devil Fruit abilities. He is already one of the most powerful characters when it comes to Devil Fruit skills, and his only true limitation is his creativity. Luffy's peak with Gear 5 is massive. It's possible that his Haki will still require some reconstruction. Once he masters Haki and surpasses Shanks, Luffy will be the undisputed strongest character in One Piece, ready to do what Joy Boy couldn't and carry out D's will. By the end of the series, Luffy will most likely have exceeded even Joy Boy to become the strongest of all time. Of course, Luffy's goal is not to be the strongest. However, in order to be the most free, Luffy must first earn fortune, fame, and power. In terms of power, Luffy must be strong enough to safeguard his own and the freedoms of others he cares about, which necessitates his being at the pinnacle of his era. Hopefully, Luffy's development in the next few chapters of One Piece will be interesting for him. And the lessons he learns along the way will lead to his attaining a similar level of power as Joy Boy. As the final saga progresses, Luffy's growth is inevitable, but the path to becoming the freest and strongest pirate isn't easy. With his devil fruit powers already unmatched and his Haki still evolving, Elbaf presents the perfect opportunity for Luffy to refine his skills and prepare for the immense battles awaiting him in the final chapters of One Piece. Whether it's through learning from Shanks or overcoming the trials of Warland, Luffy is on track to reach levels of strength even beyond Joy Boy. If you're as excited as we are to see how Luffy's story unfolds, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates on his journey in the world of One Piece. Thank you very much for visiting the Mutual War Review YouTube channel, buddy. We hope you enjoy our review analysis. Don't forget to subscribe to continue joining us on our joyful journey in the world of anime. If you have any wishes, questions, or suggestions for our next videos, feel free to express your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for your support, and until we meet again. See you next time, buddy. What is One Piece anime? One Piece is a manga and anime story about a young boy named Monkey D. Luffy who wants to be the king of the pirates in the world. As a child, he eats a devil fruit, a strange plant that makes him able to stretch like rubber. Before the show starts, Luffy goes out into the world for the first time and starts to gather a group of pirates. The main group grows over time, but it starts with Luffy, Nami the Navigator, and a swordsman named Roronoa Zoro. At some point, Luffy and his friends are known as the Straw Hat Pirates, and they go on many exciting adventures across the ocean. One Piece is a lot of fun because it's silly. Luffy goes from island to island around the world in the series. Each island has its own setting and theme. It's a pretty fantastical world full of animals that look like people, live skeletons, and other delightfully strange things. Within moments the group is in a winter scene, and the next they are on a tropical island full of giants. The show is full of silly and bright details. For example, Zoro holds a sword in his mouth, a scary military boss wears a cute bulldog hat. And people don't use phones to talk to each other instead. They use special transponder snails that can send and receive messages. Luffy is a carefree person who just wants to eat a tasty meal and laugh at bad jokes. Even though there are some funny parts in the series, a lot of One Piece is about freedom. During his travels, Luffy often takes up guns to help his friends and encourages others to do the same against pirates and government-backed military occupations. The characters in Luffy and his crew get stronger with each fight, which is typical for shonen manga. A lot of the story is about how Luffy beats a problem that seemed impossible to solve and finds some kind of secret power. After each fight, Luffy and his team get stronger and move closer to his main goal, which is to find the One Piece. Why is it called One Piece? The first part of both the manga and the anime shows that Pirate King Gold D. Roger is telling the truth about the mythical wealth called the One Piece. One Piece is the name of the show because Luffy wants to find the One Piece and become the next Pirate King. One of Luffy's main goals in the show is mentioned in the show's title. What is the One Piece? The answer to this question is still one of the biggest secrets in the series. It's been more than 1,000 episodes, and we still don't know what One Piece is. We know that the One Piece is the name of the treasure that Gold D. Roger collected on his travels because of details in the manga. We still don't know a lot about the treasure, though. There are a lot of ideas from fans about what the One Piece is, but we still don't know what it is or even if it's real. The One Piece could just be the friends Luffy makes along the way.